there is no ignorance, there is knowledge. Again, taken literally, this line has no meaning, as there is indeed quite a great amount of ignorance that everyone possesses. This line tells us that while we may never know true knowledge, we'll always be slightly ignorant, but we can still strive to have as great an amount of knowledge as possible. The important thing with this line is that it actually carries with a great amount of responsibility. I mean, how can we ever be sure that we know all the factors of a given situation? With that in mind, what sort of thoughts and opinions and judgments should we and do we form with the realization of that truth, that we don't know everything, that we are not omniscient? I mean, there are limits to all knowledge, and I actually have a quote here from the former president of Columbia University, Nicholas Murray. An expert is one who knows more and more about less and less. So basically, the meaning behind this is that it used to actually be possible to know all of science. A scientist could know everything in the entire world. Obviously, that's completely ridiculous now. Think how many specialized fields there are. I mean, or university courses, for example, in science. You do a physics degree. Well, a physics degree in what? There are 50 things you could do it in, and if you choose to do one, you're not going to know the rest of you're not going to know all the knowledge in the other. So there is such a thing as too much knowledge. We can be too informed, or at least try to be too informed about things. We can't take in everything. So we have to choose what we do and what we do not take in. So, I mean, when is too much detail like overbearing? When do we know too much about a situation? When don't we know enough? So, the important thing as a Jedi is to know that any situation is never as it seems. We never know everything about it. So what we have to do is we have to work to further our own understanding while recognizing the actual limitations that we naturally have as humans. So we always have to strive to know as much as possible while recognizing our own limits.